everybody, Yan on the road here. This is our second day in the Datai Langkawi in Malaysia. Today we'll be doing a lab workshop. You can see that the lab is created out of 6,465 bottles of glass. You can see the pillars and the walls, and then the floor that I'm sitting on is created out of crushed glass that is made blunt by a iron steamer. A steel crush. Brush. Okay. Yeah. A steel brush to make a blunt, so you can walk on it with your bare feet, sit on it, and you won't get poked or cut. And today we'll be learning the difference between upcycling and recycling. So recycling is when you use the same material. Example, you use plastic to make a plastic bag to make another plastic bag. Whilst upcycling, you use the plastic bag and you make it nicer or upgrade it to something nicer, which looks nicer. Today we'll be upgrading. Today we'll be upcycling soap, candles, and the beeswax wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All these bottles have been used by the Datai. So the beer bottles, the wine bottles, even champagne bottles, they've all been used and now have been created to, have been used to create the wall of the lab. It's the bottles are stuck in with cement, and you can see that there are many different types of colors of bottles. So today at the lab workshop, we'll be making two different types of soap, making our own candle, right? And beeswax cloth.
You got flat?
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm melting the soap. So the soap base. So palm oil soap base. So, and so we're melting two. For this one, I'm going to use the coffee powder, because when you put it in and you rub it on your skin, it removes the dead skin. And I can use Thai basil for the aroma, for the smell.
Yes.
And
you can make also more than 2-3 type of ingredient, probably.
So I can also use the
turmeric. Yeah.
So I'm going to use the coffee powder, the Thai basil, and the turmeric for this one. And for that one, I'm going to use the mint.
Curry sandalwood.
Yeah, the mint and the propolis, and the, what is this? Sandalwood. I'm using the coffee powder to put it in the melted soap base to create the smell and the color, so the coffee smell and the black color. Now I can use the propolis Oh, that's a propolis.
Really big nut.
And then I can use the propolis for a darker color.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
And what else is propolis good for?
Propolis is good for the
Effect of antimicrobial.
I think the propolis comes from the bees, right?
Yeah.
The propolis comes from the bees.
For the propolis, propolis actually originally come from the sap of the plant. Yeah. So stingless bee harvesting sap of the plant and then mix together with the saliva, with their liquid body, and then speed up to become a propolis. So sap of the plant actually functioning as a protection for the plant from disease, from bacteria, from the virus. So when we use this as a ingredient for making soap, we can expect that the soap will have antimicrobial properties as well as nutrients that from the plant itself. So we mix all good benefit from the nutrient, from the antimicrobial property to produce a good quality of soap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brush it and put it down.
Now I'm crushing the mint leaves for a bit more smell to then put it inside the soap.
The more you put it,
More
more
using the soap, the oil to moisturize the soap.
for
I
6
can
drops.
only put a few drops.
6
5 to 6 drops.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's enough. Alright.
Then stir
Stir it again.
Okay.
Alright, so if you feel happy with the scent and the color, you can start pouring slightly more.
Maybe a bit more time as well.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I have added a bit more Thai basil to make the smell a bit more basil-y, and then I've stirred it again, and I think it's ready to be molded into soap.
Yeah.
So
you can just put it there and pour inside. Okay, the
So
basil.
it's hot.
Yeah, that's
Alright, so another one.
okay. I think that's really good one.
To decorate your
Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
So and
So you can use these flowers to put on top of it as a decoration if you want. And just put very nicely on top. Yeah.
now maybe a yellow flowers
remove the
for the
stem.
Yeah, you can remove the stem first if you want. So it's become like this. Yeah.
nice.
now how long? It takes 2 to 3 days to dry, right?
30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, 13 to 45 minutes that quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can directly use of the soup hardening. Okay.
So I'm a big fan of peppermint, so I'm taking a lot of peppermint and putting it into the second melted soap base. Okay, now I can put But does this change the color?
Yeah, become a bit brownish, light brown. Too much. More. Like that.
What was that, yeah?
Now I just put in turmeric to make it a bit yellowish. Now a few drops of oil. So now I'm adding a bit more peppermint to make it a bit more pepperminty. I love just mushing the peppermint. Now I'm putting the yellow flowers in the blue mold for when I'm going to pour this yet to be made soap. And I'm going to take the pink flowers for the pink mold. Okay, I think now I can pour it in.
The ideas of upcycling workshop, okay, is that we use back certain waste that available from our kitchen, okay. For example, like this one, a ground coffee, coffee that already been pressed, that already been used. Okay, instead we just throw away. Okay, we can reuse again. Okay, to be used as part of ingredient for making soap. Okay, either besides this, we can use also tea. And also other herbs that available in your garden if possibly, okay, we can use it as natural aroma instead of using artificial aroma. We can use this peppermint and also Thai basil for natural aroma. And then of course in your kitchen having turmeric, okay, besides of using turmeric, you can use also other kind of natural coloring like matcha.
Ginger?
Ginger for natural aroma, but for natural coloring, green color you can use the matcha powder. For the red color you can use beetroot powder. So depending on your preference, use that kind of the soap. For example, okay, we assume this one is a used soap, that really not being used fully. So what we do, we can cut into small pieces. Okay, we cannot melt again. Okay. What we do, we can put into this kind of the soap as a decoration. Okay, we cut it and put into the smoke together with melted soap base.
So now I'm going to take out the soap. The brown coffee soap. Whoa! Look, it's so shiny. It looks like a rock from here. But then when you turn it around, ta-da, flowers. I'm just gonna leave them there. Oof. This is also a shiny one, but here you can see the yellow flowers embedded in the soap.
And on the back, the pattern?
Oh yeah, on the back of the tiny, they're rings. Rings. So here are the clear soap bars that I'm also going to take out. I didn't forget about them, I promise. Yeah. Well, they're actually not that clear. Ooh, it looks like what's it called? Like the Bernstein or so,
Precious stone.
yeah, it looks like a precious stone where the plants molded in. It's not as shiny as the black soap, and here's the smaller version of it. Yuck. Huh? Ah, oops. I just rolled it back. Here you can see them both with the precious pants. Wait.